In this video, we're going to look at how to approve a requisition using the WAP app. So on the right hand side, I've got my app, and just for comparison on the left, I've got the WAP desktop that this user would use. So all users, regardless of whether they're approvers or users that are entering documents in WAP in the app, will see this home screen in the same way. As an approver, this is all you need to look at is this first screen. So before we start approving, what we would usually recommend is doing a sync and just making sure you've got all the documents that you need to approve up to date. So in this example, we can see that my user has 11 requisitions to approve, which does match with the requisitions on their homepage as well. So to approve the requisitions, just going to tap on the requisition menu item, and we can see all of our items awaiting approval here. I'm going to select this second one here, and at this point you could approve it or reject it straight from this screen, but chances are you want to know a little bit more information about the requisition itself. So in order to do that, just tap on the requisition and you'll be brought in to the requisition information. So this is like the headers page, the details. If there's any notes, they'll be displayed here. Then you've got your lines tab, where the item detail is displayed, and again, if you want further information, you can tap on either of the lines just to open them out and get a bit more information and close them when you've looked at them. If there were any attachments, then you would see these in the attachments tab down the bottom. So once you've had a look at the document and you're happy to approve it, you can approve it from this screen. Alternatively, you might want to select a couple at a time from the home screen, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So for this one, I'm going to approve it. Yes, I want to approve. And at that point, it shows you your sync button has some documents requiring approval. So that requisition that we've just approved, although it has been approved in the app, it has not yet been synced, and therefore it will not show on our home screen that we've got any less requisitions for approval. So we'll sync that now by just tapping this blue arrow up in the top right to take us to the sync screen. So you might have more than one document in here depending on how many things you've been approving. This will just show you all your waiting items. So tap on sync waiting. You'll be returned to your list of items for approval. If we tap on approve rejected now, we can see that document that we've approved. And if we just pop over to the desktop, we can also see it in here. There we go, 30788 has been approved. But as I say, there is another option. So from your home screen, you could still tap on requisition, so we can see we've now got 10 items for approval. And then what you could do is actually select a few to approve at a time. So we'll select this one. Just make sure we're happy with the information. If you do have an attachment, you can see it there and just tap on it to expand it out a bit and close it when you're happy. Use the back arrow to just go back to the main requisition, and that takes you back to your items for approval. So you could then select that one ready for approval, and you might want to look at another one at the same time. So again, just check your lines, check any attachments, and when you're ready, use this back icon up here, and we can select those two items that we've looked at and approve them both together. So just tap on approve, and we already had one requisition, so that's waiting for approval too. And then you get a prompt as to whether you want to sync them. If you say yes to that, it will bring you back to your sync waiting items page where you've got your documents for approval. So we can see our 3 items that have been approved, and if we go back to our home page, our requisitions have reduced as well. So that's it. That's how you approve your requisitions. You've got a couple of choices, either to do a few at a time or just to do them individually and have a look at the actual detail in each one.